Hello YouTube and welcome to take number 1 of the NRSL Hooters series here at Thornton yes, that's going to be the phrase of the weekend because these were not pre-recorded or pre-run before we got here. Joining me in the booth is Stephen Paul III.
Hello guys, I'm back from 7-Eleven.
On the front row today is Jonathan Zorline looking for better things than yesterday. Same too from James Qualls, who will start on pole. PJ Williams and Sam Young will start from row 2. Sam Young looking for a little bit of redemption. Henry Williams and Samet Ozkan row 3. Oriel Pollard and Kyle Matthews row 4. With Jerry Shelley and last in the points, Alger Baranowskis starting in row number 5. Here's the rest of the starting grid. I hand it over to Steven.
So I expect a crazy race. Hunter Braxton, like we saw yesterday, I think he's going to try to make it the advantage. But like we saw with Trevor Germain yesterday, I think Baranowskis will be a threat for a top 5 today. And I think my pick to win would be Sky Commons. He really needs a good race to catch Jess and Braxton in the points. And like I said yesterday, the 3 trends don't fall off the turn of death. That tricky section we're on right now and the highway section are going to be the keys to win. Honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. Bosako can win from the last row, and he's really going to need it right now.
Yeah, he could use some little bit of pick-me-ups after yesterday. Jessica Shelton, Hunter Braxton are the only 2 drivers that can leave here as the points leader. The gap is 37 points. Sky Commons, Bafode Sacco, Time Pollard make up the rest of the top 5, with Muhammad Zainabdullah, Kev Shearer, Zach Flickinger, and Jerry Shelley and William Brock making up the rest of the top 10. The wild cards, as we came into play here today, they belong to Amanda Shelley and last week's winner Dylan Young. Right now, those 2 are 12th and 14th in the points. And other drivers with a win, Sheila Shear, Henry Williams, Stephen Paul III, Charles Sanford, Chris Levier, and Samet Ozkan. Preston Plord is outside the top 30 in points with his win. There's a lot that can go on here as we've got a couple seconds, so actually here comes the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Well, did I go over the command?
Yeah, the command has been given, so...
Well, Preston Plord, too, he won yesterday, so if he wins today, that's 2 wins that can help him in the wild card chase, so...
That would. Basically anything can and probably will happen here today.
Yes, as we saw yesterday, clearly.
I feel like there's going to be a point at some moment where someone falls off of this on the pace lap. I just feel like that would happen at some point. Either way, the green flag is out, and we're underway for the second installment of the Thornton weekend.
Tomorrow's the Russian Roulette 666, and I'm not sure what this week is called.
I don't remember either. It's something weird.
Now, do we make it through this part of the track, unlike the truck race? It looks like we did.
Oh, the front did.
I'll tell you once.
The rear did not. Tim Randolph is around. So too is Johnny Gardner. And Preston Plord is around as well.
Well, we might have jinxed Plord.
Someone else was off in a weird spot.
Well, everybody more together. This might lead to more wrecks that we're all together.
Well, it'll lead them to farther down the track when they do, as they are still like 4 wide, I think, back here is what I saw. No, 3 wide,
God.
okay.
Big pack. Is that? Oh, I haven't seen the black number 60 this year yet.
You still haven't? The 6 is up here?
No, the 60 is back there.
Whoa!
Oh,
You said the 60, okay. I heard 6.
See how it is? The black Dish Network, the numbers? I haven't seen that scheme this year.
Probably a good thing, too. Meanwhile, there's last week's winner. Dylan Young was...
No.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Charles. Nobody hit that guardrail this week either, that entrance right there.
At least not yet. Meanwhile, Sky Commons is
here.
flirting with that center divider. It's not a spot you want to be in.
Yeah. Everybody pretty much together. This is not going to be good.
Yeah, that's... I saw some damage to the back end of the 41, so... Going to be interesting who hit him or who he... Yeah, actually, who hit him.
Coming up to the point where you do not want to be the leader of this race, as we saw yesterday. So let's see what happens.
No, we got one more. There's one more highway before that, as Henry Williams makes a move. Kyle Matthews, the lone Hendrick driver who has not yet won this season,
Henry won a short track. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
As Henry
Meanwhile,
Williams is gonna get turned right here. Nope, saves it.
no, I was worried more about Sam Young getting turned.
Oh,
No, it's Zachary
there we go.
Fitzwater.
Oh God.
Alex May's in it. Jessica Shelton's around. And there's the plows. Hunter Braxton's in it. Oh, Ace Rogers, and that's Baranowskis.
Well, oh no. Oh, nice brakes. Man, with this series got brakes.
And Isaac Flickinger's there.
Huge accident. There goes the path.
Well, and so that will be looked at after the race, so no worries on that one.
Well, and the game is still good.
Thank you for knocking on wood there. As Sam Young now is going for the race lead. He's up on the
Has anybody
embankment.
ever fallen off at that point?
We had a weird wreck. I think it was last season or the season before at that spot. So it's not been out of the realm of possibility to wreck there.
Now let's see if Henry Williams make it to this corner.
Again, not the corner. It's the next one.
God, this is gonna be the Stephen Pollard fail video.
Yeah. As Henry Williams is going to be the first car to encounter this one section of track up here that caught every single leader out yesterday. I like that single file pack back there. I like where they're at.
Yeah, they might be in good position right here. Here comes the 15 car of...
That's Samed Ozkan.
It's gone.
Sam Young's in the wall.
There we go.
Ooh.
Barely.
Williams didn't get it, I think.
He got a hair whip.
Couldn't fit a piece of paper between them, but yeah.
Now
Kyle
let's see
Matthews
what
has
happens
damage
on
to the
this
left side of his car.
And when we make it through the turn.
Ozkan's clear.
This pack makes
The
it.
real
They're gonna
major
make it.
concern is whether or not a car's on the outside coming through that corner. Those are the ones that usually don't make it.
One's good. There's gotta be more cars. Stephen Paul III is good. Oria Pollard
Shelton is good. She makes it through. It's Jerry Shelley, a lot of damage to the 33.
Yeah.
Jack James. Oh. So, with that, the 18 made it through that corner, meaning the 18 will beat the 20 this week. There's Braxton, the 42 truck, or car. Okay. Thank you. Tim Randolph pitting the 06.
Well, last time we went to this section, there was a giant wreck yesterday. So let's see. And Alexander May's wreck.
Alex May's wrecked. There's Swanson's car. Sanford was on pit lane. That's a train.
Damn train.
There's Ace Rogers. What's left of his car. Sky Commons.
This week for Ace Rogers too.
There's Baranowskis' car. That's Johnny's car.
Johnny doing a solid 18 miles per hour on the track.
He's actually getting passed by another car. There's Prest.
The
So
real
this
question
is-
the leader's still alive.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
And I'm trying to
Lloyd's
figure
still
out
on the
why
track.
Gardner's car is so slow.
Well, if they catch him, it's gonna be very entertaining.
It might be if he's still there.
It could be. The 48 is flying.
In comparison, yes. Meanwhile, Henry Williams leads over. Now it's going to be Samet Ozkan, who, if I remember correctly, beat out Jerry Shelley in that photo finish at 3 unit. It's either that or he was on the losing end of it.
Well, coming down here, it's a Hendrick 1-2. The 77, I think they have a win this year, don't they?
Zorline does not. In fact, actually, he is still looking for his first ever Hooter Series win, and he is the Hooter Series win away from the clean sweep.
I see. So he's looking to, just like Kyle Matthews yesterday, he's looking for a win here.
Well, they're all looking for a win, but he's looking forward for the prestige of being able to complete the clean sweep. Henry Williams is in the guardrail.
And that's in the 15.
Oh, Zorline, and that's around. James Qualls gets a piece. Oh,
Well, we
Sam
just
Young.
jinxed it. Oh no, here comes the second pack.
Alexander Rowe. There's Becky Lynch.
What happened to the 89 and the 00? 24 is off the track.
I think the 12 has gone off the track as well.
24 was on the center divider.
Meanwhile, PJ Williams looking to the driver's right of Henry Williams. And the field has definitely spread out now.
Well, PJ Williams is pretty low in the points. This would be a good run for him.
Yeah, he's been just trying to kind of get the feet back underneath him because it's been a couple seasons since he actually last ran in the series.
Coming down, yeah. Let's see what it. Now let's see if Ozcon can make the corner here.
Again, it's the next corner.
God damn it!
It's a left-hand corner.
This is Stephen Pollard tries to learn corners at Thornton.
Yes. So we saw Henry Williams actually make the corner last time. It's the first time a race leader has made that corner all weekend.
And here we go. Let's see if the 15 can do it.
I think he's a little too high.
He's going to cremate it.
No.
Barely. Somebody went off in that corner. There's some skid marks. So
yeah, there are.
Somebody.
So someone definitely went off. We'll be able to check that later.
And this might not spell well.
Well, they're not battling, which bodes well for the leaders. So the top three make it. Kyle Matthews will make it.
Yeah, Kyle was slow in the
Qualls makes it.
Qualls survived that.
There's Rowe and Becky Lynch making it past there.
No, remember.
Oh, Oriel Pollard and Stephen Pollard the third.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think that was actually Oriel Pollard. I think that was RJ Reynolds. My bad. There's two of them.
I think Jesus really took the lead.
Oh, Dylan Young was close.
Well, that just happened.
Was it it was a red car. Was it Oriel Pollard or was it the 60?
I think it was the 60. If it was Oriel Pollard, that'd be hilarious.
Well, Oriel Pollard was scored in 8, so I don't think it was the 52. There's Sam Young's remains.
Now the 15 might be leading by a big gap. Remember, Pollard was 10 seconds back, and he still ended. Yeah, it's the 60. He's still alive.
I've never seen a. How? How? I've never seen a car live that. RJ Reynolds is making history at Thornton, people. I've never seen a car survive that.
Does that 60 have an illegal engine?
Meanwhile, Henry Williams now is out in front with damage to the left side of his car.
Well, he got the wall, clearly.
But it's still a 3-car battle here. Kyle Matthews is in 4th should they wreck. And Qualls is in 5th.
Now, remember, Alexander Rowe hasn't had a top 5 this season. He's running 6th.
That would be something. He's probably going to need a wreck, though, to be able to get it.
Well, the way these three are racing, I mean, it might happen.
As Ozcon's trying to figure out which line to go into there.
He's going high, he's going low.
And PJ Williams now to the race lead with help from Samet Ozcon. There's why the closed captioning was so bad, is because of how bad I speak sometimes.
Well, Jess is in 9th, so that's going to help Jess.
Yeah, and Braxton's got his issues. We saw his car. Meanwhile, PJ Williams. Right here. I think he got the guardrail. Oh, somehow.
Somehow they made it that corner.
As
got damage, Rove's got damage, Becky's got damage.
Yeah.
This might not go well.
Wow. As there's Oriel Pollard, so.
Or everybody's got damage.
Yeah, basically. Except for, I think, the 15 and the 6.
That's why they're the lead 2 cars.
And then Henry Williams is just kind of there now.
Now, the
Worth
real
mentioning,
question
Henry
is,
Williams
yesterday
actually was...
We saw the choke job by Chris Louvier. Do we see a choke job today?
Well, I was going to say, worth remembering that Henry Williams is fourth in that wild card chase coming in. Second win would be very helpful there, or just the idea of the third place as well.
I think there's one more highway portion.
Yes. Before that next corner, yeah.
Now, this could be interesting. If they're side by side, they might actually wreck.
They might.
I don't know if we ever had a finish where somebody pushed someone off the turn of death, but
we've had people fall off the turn of death on the final lap, yes.
I don't know for Valley. This could get hairy if they're side by side here.
Meanwhile, here they go for this final, one of the final bad areas. Smed Oskan's going to be in the fence.
This is not going to work.
Well, it did. PJ Williams is there. He's still going to have the lead.
PJ's got the win. I don't see him getting by him. No, 15's going to...
Meanwhile, they're battling for second.
Somebody's falling off here.
But PJ Williams is going to be set free for the... There, Smed Oskan is barely on.
Here he comes. Here comes.
Oh, but could he get him?
Long way to go. He's got the run. Here we go.
Oh, that was photo finish, but it's going to be PJ Williams.
Good. That was a good finish.
Kyle Matthews in fourth. Qualls is going to get fifth. Alexander Rowe in sixth. Becky Lynch seventh.
Wow, what a fit.
Shelton's going to get eighth. Oriel Pollard ninth. And William Brock in 10th.
Jack James. Wow, Jack James 40th in the points. Going to get a good finish.
41st. Oh, then there's the train. For Kev.
Not going to get a top 10.
Both Flickingers.
Bosako from 41st to 18th.
Yeah. Johnny Gardner, after being stalled on the track, is still going to finish 27th. Braxton 21st.
It's going to lose a lot of points to Jess. Jerry Shelley with all that damage up there.
Well, I think for him it's just a miracle of finishing.
We got to see what happened to Johnny.
Seriously.
Tim Rand. If the 60 finished the race, Charles might faint.
60 is not, actually. They're on pit lane still. I think in driving in the turn of death, they actually drove past their pit stall.
The 60 is going to go to the R&D shop for a legal engine.
Or we'll figure out the answer to that question in the replays of the wrecks.
Maybe he fell on top of Stephen Pollard.
That's probably a pretty good guess, and I would imagine so.
We're going to have to monetize the video.
Chris Washer apparently with no lap of record. Some of these guys with no lap of record, but they're still actually getting around.
I guess that record they parked on the curb. I think that's the problem.
But okay, where was that wreck at that they were able to do that? Because I don't know.
Well, there's only one person who went off in that section. We don't know who it is though.
Jonathan Zorline falling out due to a camshaft failure.
Nothing like finishing a lap down at Thornton. Charles Sanford wrecked, Flickinger wrecked, May wrecked, Thorline wrecked.
Baranowskis, we saw plow.
Now Louvier is going to be able to get. Now these guys finishing the race, they're going to be able to get good finishes, not good finishes.
Well, yeah, I was going to say these two are trying to come to the line to battle for 33rd place. Actually, this would be the battle for 32nd. Louvier now has it. Washer would want it back. And Amanda Shelley will finish the day out in the 34th position. So that will do it for the racing action. Oh, and they're actually gaining spots out of this even more. They're passing Zorline, Young, and Pollard and Reynolds. This is actually to pass the people who fell off the turn of death on lap 2.
Yep.
So then
least
that
putting
means
that
Amanda Shelley will actually finish the day out in 30th. And with that, that does it for the racing action. Now time to show all of the wrecks from the day. So let's go ahead and do that first, and then we'll go and do the racing review basically. And here was the first incident of the day. It was still on turn 1, lap 1. Isaac Flickinger going to get that curbing a little bit on the inside of the corner and clips Johnny's car there, and around they both go. That's actually going to be where the 41's rear damage came from. The 06 hit him.
hit him pretty square in the bumper too.
And then for Johnny, he's going to have Preston Plord come along, and that's going to be where Plord gets his damage, and his day would be over.
Time Paul with a little damage right there too.
Sheila Shear might have gone some as well in the 17. And I think I figured out where that smoke came from.
Baranowskis is right there.
Actually, some contact there with Oriole Pollard.
That's where Oreo got his damage.
Not entirely.
Nice save by Oreo though.
And yep, great job by Baranowskis
Last
though.
in points, but still can drive.
Well, I don't hold off on that one. And here's what happened to Zachary Fitzwater on his race. That's Max Anderson in the 10 right behind him. Alex May, the defending champion, all getting collected. There's Jerry Shelley. Muhammad Zain Abdullah got a windshield full of him.
Windshield's an understatement, and the 88 got there's his damage
88,
there.
38. Here comes the brakes of the 63.
Charles, nice arca brakes.
As well as there's the 42, the 03 got a piece, the 12, 25, the 41 arca brakes right into the 20 who plows into the 9. Okay,
And
so
the 42s run the Mexico scheme this week.
yeah. It's getting a nice driver's side door there of the guardrail.
And look at everybody just stacked up.
But yeah, so take a look at Zain Abdullah's what he got to see here, just the freeze frame moments here.
Well, I think the 11 just got, well, hello.
William Brock actually gets a piece of this.
Yeah, Brock gets the side thing. That's where Brock gets the damage.
Okay, so I said we weren't going to need onboards. Just that.
You're good. You're good. Oh my. Ooh. And oncoming, here comes the bus.
And just because, for more emphasis of this one. So yeah, that was Muhammad Zain Abdullah at the end of his race. Then he's just trying to stay out of everyone's way then basically at that point. Somehow that wasn't worse. Like, that could have been way worse.
Okay.
Had it happened farther up the field, there's Washer and Dylan Young getting trapped almost on the center divider.
Walker does get trapped in the center divider.
Actually, yeah. And so that would be that. I think next is going to be the turn of death. Ace Rogers' day was not over yet. He gets the guardrail here, and Sky Commons makes contact.
Sky
and
Commons
airborne.
Oh, just the good old boys.
And
oh boy, I know where he's heading.
Actually, that's not an area over there. I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of Bermuda Triangle, right?
No, I'm thinking of like the invisible wall over there.
Oh, well, yeah, that could have been.
Now, where do they end up? That's the real question.
So it's actually kind of weird. There's the invisible wall that you can't go any farther than. Can't go any farther left than that.
They're going to hit it, aren't they?
Yeah, both of them.
There's a deer. They are actually going to make it back on track.
Yeah. It's actually not that hard to make it back out on track from there. In all honesty.
We saw a deer in the infield. Hopefully nobody hit it as the game crashed.
Nope, it clicked out. That one is just, it simply clicked out. Okay, now what happened to Gardner? It obviously just looks like it's just a mechanical failure, but I'm just trying to figure out why.
Looks like his engine just died.
I'm trying to figure out then where it died.
Well, he's going speed here, and it looks like he just coasted. There's the wreck back there.
Still has engine sound there.
And then it's going to die somewhere over here, I think. And
yeah, it's dead there.
It's dead.
Because the engine sound there is Swanson.
Well, they're still at 5,000 RPMs.
Which is weird. Because you don't hear anything. Like, there's no audio here at this point. Like, there's audio here. We can hear the engine. It's out. It cuts off right there.
Yep, just dies. It's like the ECU failed.
Do they even have ECUs at this point?
That was a joke. I don't think so.
So a weird issue for Gardner. They did actually get the car back out, which is good enough for them, I guess. Got them some extra points. Let's take a look at what the next incident was. Jonathan Zorline's probably more than willing to try and get out of Thornton after 2 bad races so far, but he's racing tomorrow in the Cup race, and this happened today. There's James Qualls. Round goes to 77.
Qualls so lucky not to kill the end of that wall.
And Sam Young also gets a piece of it. Sam Young, another driver who's probably more than willing to get out of Dodge here this weekend.
Yes.
RJ Reynolds did not have a pleasant end to his day. He had just gone the wall, and go ahead.
Then Jesus took the wheel.
As both of them would fall.
He's not going to land on Stephen Pollard.
No, that car actually drove.
89 did not drive.
I'm kind of shocked by this. Cars normally don't drive down here.
If you noticed, he landed rear first, not engine first. So.
Yeah, true. Whoops. Just trying to get back to here. Where's the 18 at? Oh,
I think
that
18
must have.
Race.
Yeah, 18 must have fallen off the last lap. Alright, well, just making sure Sky Commons didn't fall off here. Okay. Yeah. And we're back for our final send-offs. While we were trying to bring you the replays, the game actually crashed, so this is how we're doing the results. The top 10 that we mentioned were PJ Williams, Matt Ozcon, Henry Williams, Kyle Matthews, James Qualls, Alexander Rowe, Becky Lynch, Jessica Shelton, Oriel Pollard, and William Brock. There is 11th through 20th. Those would have actually been visible on the screen when we were getting ready to go to this. That is Mary Shelley in 11th, Enzo Nareza, Jack James, Kev Shear, Zach Flickinger, William Flickinger, Time Pollard, Bafode Sacco, Sheila Shear, Dylan Young, last week's winner, in 20th. Hunter Braxton, 21st. Jerry Shelley, Sky Commons, Ace Rogers, Tim Randolph, and Paul Swanson, the lead lap cars. Johnny Gardner, Chris Louvier, Chris Washer, and Amanda Shelley were running 1 lap down at the finish. Those were your top 30. 31st through 40th as we start to get into the cars that ran into issues today. Jonathan Zorline in 31st out of the race. Sam Young R.J. Reynolds, Stephen Paul III, Alger Baranowskis, Zachary Fitzwater, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Alex May, Max Anderson, Isaac Flickinger, the top 40, with Charles Sanford and Preston Plord rounding out today's field. Steven, your final thoughts.
It was a good race, good win to PJ Williams. It's his first win of the year and hopes to gain some momentum to the wild card chase. And I'll go on a limb saying a lot cleaner than the truck race. We didn't have any wrecks in the last lap, so getting a little better. Jess just is going to expand their point speed a little bit on Braxton. And we got one more race, the Russian Roulette 666 tomorrow, and it's going to be insane. I cannot wait for that race too.
Yeah, Jess might be looking to try and clinch her spot in the chase a few races early. Who knows? With that said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming related and racing related content. I'm Gordon Finton 1 for Stephen Paul III. This has been a production of the NRSL. I'll see you next time.
See you guys.